Okay, so I wanted to do a end of the year video. We usually do this without recording, me and Tony. We kind of talk about, our year highlights, and this time we wanted to record it. So, David, my little brother, is going to be asking us the questions. So, here we go.
All right, here we go. So first question: What were some highlights of 2018?
Okay, some highlights for 2018 for me were going to Cancun, Mexico with my family. I wasn't able to go with Tony because he's still fixing his legal status here. But yeah, it was really fun. We enjoyed it really to the fullest at Cancun. I got to meet some of my family members from Mexico too, and see some of my California family members, and it was just really fun. My grandma was there, and I just really enjoyed it. It was kind of like a memory of this year. That was one of my highlights. Another highlight I think was in Sus Zapatos that I really enjoyed. Our women's conference, our church conference. We had it in October this year, and that was really awesome. What are one of your highlights?
Yes, to me it was going to California, play as a band all together. It was something new, going out of state, something very new to us.
Our first band concert, that was a good highlight, yeah.
We've been playing at church for a long time, and just at church, but this time we went out, so that was pretty amazing. So that's one of them.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that that was one of our biggest highlights. We had our first concert, and as many of my subscribers know, I am part of a band called New Day Movement, and we actually went out as a band to play in California for the first time this year. We've gone separately to play different places, but we've never gone as a band, so that was really awesome. Okay, so next question.
Next question. The question is, what is something new you learned in 2018?
I'll let you answer that one first.
Personally,
any kind.
I have learned that a lot of people is scared of nothing, but nothing is a really good place to start doing something. You don't need to have everything. If you have a dream, don't expect to have everything, all the pieces together to build something.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is a great place to start. I have learned that.
Yeah, so what he means by that is like, if you have a dream and you don't have the resources or you don't have the tools yet and you have nothing, that is a great place to start your dream or start doing or working towards your dream. So that's what he means by that. What I learned is, personally, I learned that I am stronger than I thought I was. So through life experiences and personal moments that I had throughout the year, I've learned that I'm stronger than I thought I was, and also that people have different personalities, and we need to learn how to accept one another no matter how different you are, because not everybody thinks the same, not everybody sees things the same as everyone else, and not everybody likes the same things. And I think that it's a wonderful thing that we're different, because God created us different, but I think it's another thing very difficult to actually accept one another exactly how we are. I think that many times we define a certain person that has certain things, certain personalities, as people that we accept in our circle or something, but sometimes you need to be more open to accepting people just how they are, no matter how they are, because we're all different, we're all imperfect, and we're just all a work in progress. And if we all accepted each other more, I think this world would be a better place. So yeah.
True that. All right, third question. What goals did you accomplish in 2018?
I think a big goal for us is we opened our own company. That's a dream that we've had since like 4 years ago. We had the desire of opening up a business, but we just didn't know what. We started with drywall, but that really, I feel like, wasn't something that he was passionate for. and then we started with landscaping, and that's something that I saw that he was enjoying and that he was happy doing. So we had been doing it as like a side thing, but officially we started in July 2018. He's working full time on his own, and he's doing his own landscaping company, and that's just something new and a goal that we accomplished that is huge. So I don't know what you would like to say.
It's the same. Yeah, the biggest one that I've been chasing, and now it's happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Question 4. What was your toughest moment in 2018? Good. Spill the tea, sis.
To me, it was deciding on doing my own company, because starting from nothing, and you have to start doing, working for somebody else, and you have an income there, but you have to jump on your own, and you don't know what it was gonna be, ahead of you. So that was my toughest time, taking a decision, and finally I did it, and it's going really good.
Yeah, because it was really, it was even hard for me watching him make that decision, because what I was telling him, like, have you already taken the decision? And he would always give me an excuse. And it was just like frustrating for me to see that, because I was like, you have to make the decision. It's now or never. And so I think that was one of the hardest moments, and some other personal moments, but yeah, most of all, I think that was one very tough moment, and many transitions in our family also happened, which was also difficult. But I think that everything works for your good when you learn how to see it in the eyes and the perspective that God sees it, and you grow from every situation. So yeah.
All right. The 5th question. What are your expectations for 2019?
My expectations for 2019 we just have a lot of plans,
A lot.
There's a lot that we have planned, and a lot of our dreams might seem crazy, but we know what we want, and we know what we're going for, and I'm very determined in achieving what we have envisioned. Maybe it was not going to turn out exactly how we imagined it, but we're going towards something. So I think a lot of our plans have to do with the company, just growing the company, and opening up different companies after we're kind of like getting a good flow in the company that we have now. We don't want to stay where we're at. So I think that we can really bless a lot of people through our company and through achieving goals in our company, and I'm very excited for that. And I also would like to achieve actually finishing my book. I'm writing a book right now, and that's one of my goals, to go ahead and finalize it and publish it. And I think that's one of my expectations, to finalize that, and also to I'm forgetting one. I'll let you go while I remember.
To me, it's more like this coming year is to learn more. Like people say, knowledge is power, but it's really good to know of with everything you do. If you're a husband, it's really good to learn about marriage, and if you're a business owner, it's really good to learn about that. And if you're a musician, so this year I'm willing to study a little bit more and learn, get a lot of knowledge in everything I do, so I can grow, but also let others grow as well. Teach others. So that's because I like to see people, reaching, achieving their dreams, and I want to be part of that as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
Have a baby.
And what?
Have a baby.
And have a baby too. Yeah.
2019.
Yeah. Twins.
Twins. Yes. I love it. I like that idea.
Hey.
That's a good idea. Yeah, you should do that. That's a good idea.
That's a question mark still, but yeah. Eventually we do want to have a family, but we're keeping it in prayers.
I want it in prayers. I want it.
We're keeping it in prayers.
I want it in the hospital.
But anyways, yeah, we have a lot of expectations. I really want to grow as an individual personally, and I just want to achieve all my goals and dreams next year, because life is short, and I think that you should live each day like it's your last, because you never know when is your deadline in this earth. So you have to really go for things that you want in life, and really be like, achieving what you want to achieve. So yeah.
Last question, for like people that feel like 2018 was like a really tough year. Like, what would you say to them? Like, as somebody, people who have been through like a lot of stuff. Like, what would you say to them, like, about like with the year? Like, they feel like the year was just like super tough, and it's like, wow, like, what would you say to that person?
I think, if you guys didn't hear the question, because sometimes the audio is weird, he said that what would you say to someone that had a really tough year, the whole year round, or went through something really tough? I'd say to that person that yes, there's moments in life that are tough, but every situation you can grow from, no matter how hard it is, and it can make you a better person, and it can make you a stronger person if you change your perspective. Because if you just drown in that tough moment that you went through, or the different moments that you went through, or if you like see it as a bad thing, you're not gonna get far. You have to be able to see the good in the worst of things. You have to learn how to have that perspective of like seeing the glass half full instead of half empty. And you just gotta not let things that happen in your life stop you from moving forward and achieving your dreams, because if you do, you're not gonna achieve your dreams. So yeah, I would just say that to that person. Just be strong. I know moments are tough, but the best refuge you can have is in God. God is the one that helps you be stronger, and in His presence is where you get His strength. So that's what I would say to that person, because that is personally what has helped me. So I don't know what you would like to say.
I would like to say that you are not alone, and we need those moments. I know it's very uncomfortable, but if life were like, everything is nice, I think it would be boring. I'm not saying those we have to look for those moments, like, hard moment, but I see it this way, like those hard moments, difficult moments, I see it like they're throwing you with stones, but I would, those stones, you can use them to build up something and create some steps so you can climb to other levels, so use them for experience, to learn, and and keep moving, because we need those moments so we can grow, because nothing in this life is easy, and everything, those good and bad moments, it just help us to be better, and they just shape us to in another to our future, to go ahead and get what God has for us. So yeah,
and I've heard of many leaders that say that in tough moments and conflict and obstacles, there's opportunity. Like, for example, if it's raining one day, there might not be a job for, I don't know, a landscaper. That's the first thing that can come to my mind.
An outdoor job.
Yeah, it might not be the person might have to stay home, but it's an opportunity for someone else to, make income. So there's always the good and bad. You just have to see the good, but there's always opportunity out there. You just have to look at it the right way. Perspective, I think, is the biggest thing on how you move forward in life. That's going to determine if you're going to move forward, you're going to stay where you're at, or you're going to go backwards. So having good and positive perspective, that's the best thing. So yeah, I'm excited for 2019, and we are minutes away, I think. An hour away from 2019. And 2018 has been amazing, and God has been good, and we are excited for what is to come. And I know that next year is going to be a totally different year, full of totally different blessings and things. So yeah,
let's go party.
And we should introduce Mika. Come.
Oh, Mika.
Hurry.
Yeah.
We got a new. My parents got a new German Shepherd. She is beautiful because Polo
She's
died.
very sexy.
One of our dogs died,
Yeah,
and
Pikachu.
she's a beautiful German
Pikachu.
Shepherd. So
Pikachu.
she's active right now.
Pikachu.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
But yeah,
She's very athletic.
Polo, our 14-year dog died this year. Barely. It was very sad, but we got a new German Shepherd. So
He's
that's
not
exciting.
replaced. He's not replaced. It's for the loneliness of the other one.
Yes, it's for the loneliness of our other German Shepherd, Lenia. So
Everyone was like, why are you replacing so fast?